Hi, this video is to talk about the application of the interval estimate when we don't know the population standard deviation. Let's take a look at one example here. The credit card debit for the population of US households. The credit card balances of a sample of 70 households provided a mean credit card debit of $9,312 with a sample standard deviation of $4,007. Let us provide a 95% confidence interval of the mean credit card debit for the population of US households. Okay, so in this case, the problem is talking about a sample that has a mean and a sample standard deviation. In this case, we don't have the population standard deviation. We want to estimate the confidence interval for the population mean, but in any place here it says we know the population standard deviation. So if we don't know the population standard deviation, we have to use the formula that I showed you in the previous video, which is the formula with the t-value from the t-distribution and the sample standard deviation. Okay, so this is what we do, and here's the steps I propose for you to organize this problem to solve. First, take note about the sample mean, sample standard deviation, sample size, and confidence level or coefficient. Compute T alpha level divided by 2. I showed you how to compute that in the previous video. Plug the numbers into the formula, interpret the interval. So this information is given in the problem. You use the confidence coefficient to find the T alpha level divided by 2. And then after finding this value, you plug in here and multiply by the standard deviation of the sample mean. And after multiplying these two numbers, which is the margin of error is 955, you add and subtract from the sample mean, and you get the lower and upper limits of the interval. Okay, so the interpretation is very similar to the others that we did. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and show you how to use Excel in a different way to solve that. So in this case, before I move to the next slide, in this case you can solve it by hand or using Excel like we did in the previous problems. Okay, you just set up the problem and solve it. That's all.